normal.
I wasn't insulting the president, ma. I was only asking for accountability.
Hold down that rubbish you put there.
Ma, are you threatening me?
Hold down that rubbish. You are not talking to your mate.
Alright, so by now, I'm pretty sure you guys are seeing what is going on with this girl. So apparently, this girl on my screen is a copper currently serving in Lagos State.
I'm so tired of this and I really need the government to intervene because I am so overwhelmed.
Like, I'm angry right now. All the COP members in that comment section bashing her. You guys are cowards. Because we are coppers, we can't speak out. We are suffering. Coppers are suffering. They are paying us 33,000 naira. Accommodation alone a year is 1.something million for self-contained. Feeding, we can't even feed.
The Director General of NYSC, Brigadier General Olakunle Oluseyi Nafiu, the State Coordinator NYSC, Lagos State, and other principal officers for NYSC. DG, sir, you just came into office, I think, on the 6th of May. And I'm sure you came in with your own goodwill and agenda for a successful tenure.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Plan B TV News, Gist and Blog. Just recently, a Nigeria youth corper came out to call the Nigeria president a terrible person. And this did not sit well with some elites who went ahead to threaten her over the illicit statement that she made. She was reacting over the cost of living in Nigeria, and this have sparked Nigerians to react differently, having or holding their own personal opinion in these issues. However, this particular lady have made news headline as Nigeria activist Omowore and Arise TV News and every other concerned Nigerian have shared or showed their concern towards what she said. Is she lying? Did she lie? Did she accuse the president? Or the word that she used, is it proper to say that Nigeria President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is miserable? That is what we are going to be looking at in this particular video. So I want you guys to watch this particular video of Arise TV News on how they deliberate on the whole issue. We'll be right back to do some exegesis to it.
I genuinely feel so overwhelmed, and I feel like if a lot of Nigerians come out and start speaking on what we are actually going through, then maybe changes will be made in the government. Don't you guys think? And this video, I just want to say to our president, I don't know if there have been any other president that is terrible, but you are such a president. It is so hard. So I'm coming from the supermarket where I went to get foodstuffs, and everything has gone up again. It's just like every single week prices increase. I want to know, what is the government doing about this increment? Is there going to be a particular time where prices will stop going up? Is there going to be a particular time where things are going to go back? Guys, why am I going to get a crate of egg and they're telling me it is 6.5? It doesn't make any sense that egg will cost 6.5. Like, I literally can't remember when egg used to cost 800. And I'm so overwhelmed because this is literally my first time doing this adulthood thing alone. This is my first time moving out of my family house. This is my first time living by myself. And not just that, after I left the supermarket and I got home, my security is bringing NEPA bill, and NEPA bill has gone up by 2 times. Like, it's insane. I can't keep up with these bills. I am so overwhelmed and I'm so exhausted. Every single money that I have been making, I'm using it to pay bills. I don't even get to live properly. The craziest thing was, you want to go out to a certain location with your friends, and Uber is about 25,000. Like, even Uber, that we can't even take Uber. It is crazy. Like, why are things so expensive? And let's not even Lagos stinks. Lagos smells like if you say, okay, I want to take a walk, I'm depressed, let me just take a walk, you can't even take a walk. Like, the place smells like crazy. Why does an entire state smell like this? And what is the government doing about the bad smell? Everything is just so overwhelming. You want to start up a business, and now you have to take a loan to start up a business, and the loan, you don't even know if you can actually repay it, because in the business, I don't know, I'm just so tired. Like, why is no one saying anything about it? Being an NYSC corper, there's nothing beneficial about this whole NYSC thing. The money I spend on transportation is just more than the alawi the government gives me. Like, it doesn't, I can't keep up. Like, I'm so tired of this bill and I can't keep up. I am overwhelmed and I'm tired, I'm exhausted. It's too much, and I wish that we would start calling the government out heads on. For example, Tinubu, you are a president. Like, what are you doing to help us? What are you doing to help the economy? You are so terrible. I'm so sick and tired of Nigerians acting like we are strong, and they say, oh, Nigerians, we are actually very strong. Oh, no matter how much they increase things, we still chest it. No, it is not cute. We are that is a behavior. You don't stand to ask people, oh, why is this expensive? For example, MTN, what the is even going on? Literally, I spent over like 20,000 on data in a week, and I'm not even joking. 1.5 data cannot even last me for an entire day. I have to do 1.5 like 2 times a day, which is like 3,000 a day. It is too much. Like, what are you guys doing about it? Like, what is happening? I'm tired of paying bills. I feel like I don't have anything. I feel like I don't have any achievement to call my own. Every single time that I work hard, I'm spending it back in the economy to pay bills, and I wasn't created to pay bills. I'm just really tired, and I just want our money to count for something. And when is the government going to actually start working? Because Nigerians are so classist. Everybody now wants to behave as if they are rich. Everybody is faking wealth, but we are ending up being poor because we are struggling so hard to look rich. We're ending up being poor. So I need us as Nigerians to please start calling the government out. We should be tired of this by now. We need to call the government out. Prices need to start one place. Food needs to start one place. The economy needs to start one place. Like, we are tired. It's just too much. The more you work hard to achieve something, the higher it gets. The dream car that I was saving money for has literally gone double. I can't even afford it anymore. Instead, I'm going to use my money to buy to just keep paying bills. And now house rent is double. Like, I am so sick and I'm so tired of this, and I really need the government to intervene because I am so overwhelmed.
All right. Cute. It's not cute at all. Gen Z generation, they will speak. I mean, I feel like we're in the military era now at this point. Because, you know, in a surprise twist of events, shortly after that video gained traction, UGUAMAYE alleged in another TikTok video that she began receiving threats, reportedly from NYSC officials, pressuring her to take down her video.
So, 30 minutes ago, I just received a call from the NYSC board, starting with the secretariat before the LGI. And for the secretariat, for the NYSC secretariat, I'm going to attach what she said, some of the things she said, so you guys will hear.
Are you normal?
I wasn't insulting the president, ma. I was only asking for accountability.
Hold down that rubbish you put there.
Ma, are you threatening me?
Hold down that rubbish. You are not talking to your mate.
She called me and she was shouting and she was threatening me to take down the video. And in my first mind, I'm like, wait, how did they get my phone number? And then I realized that every NYSC corper has to fill a file with your phone number and your address. I'm like, these people actually have my house address and they know where I'm staying. I never insulted the president. I said he's terrible. That is not an insult. It is a statement, and I did not go on and start saying, oh, Tinubu, you're this, you're that. I just said he's a terrible president. Why is it a problem that the NYSC government, NYSC secretariat, or NYSC board will call me to threaten me? Like, why is that okay? That I can't speak up for something that is directly hurting me?
Well, this was so sad to see. I mean, of course, reactions have trailed this video, and I'll start from Mr. Macaroni's tweet. He wrote on X, the DG coordinators and every official of NYSC, you cannot threaten, intimidate, or victimize any corper for expressing their view on the performance of the president. They are citizens with rights. The president is in office to serve the people, and every Nigerian, corper or not, has the right to hold their leaders accountable. Well, Peter Obi wrote a lengthy tweet, and I'll read his statement in part. He wrote, this pattern is not isolated. I too have been subjected to threats for daring to offer constructive suggestions and comments. I now face daily intimidation, harassment, and name-calling simply for expressing solution-based views on government policies. Such actions are antithetical to the principles of democracy. A government that silences its citizens is not democratic, or one that is subject to accountability and good governance, and is most often corrupt. I urge the current administration to reflect deeply on its approach to dissent and recognize that constructive criticism is a cornerstone of democratic process. to all patriotic Nigerians. Our nation's future and development depend on our collective courage to speak out against misgovernance, injustice, and intimidation. I mean, this is a democracy, and I believe Peter Obi's tweet there, and even Mr. Macaroni, re-echoed the rhetoric right there online. But I believe that, there were some comments about whether or not, because she's an NYSC corper, she cannot make such comments against the state, because also in the video, I think she said something about Lagos State being a smelling state. And, I mean, I don't know what your thoughts are. Let me start with you.
Thank you for starting with me.
Why not?
All right.
Because
so
I know you're passionate.
I think one of the things that is a hallmark of good leadership and democracy is the ability to take feedback, criticisms, and use it as a tool or a platform to better. So when someone comes to my state, Lagos State, for instance, and I'm proudly Lagosian, and they say that your state smells, the first thing I'm doing is not, keep quiet, you are evil for saying that. It's evaluate the situation. Is her statement true? Why has she come to say? Why did she say that? So people even some people send me messages that, you're Lagosian, so you should be ashamed of yourself for not defending. It's not about defending. It's actually the love for the state that would make me want to see what outsiders perceive, and even inside people that live here. And if it's true, let's fix it. If Lagos is smelling, let's fix it. It's not a permanent thing. And we've often talked about refuse management, even the rivers and the streams. So it's her opinion, and she said that, and a number of people have also opined of the same thing. But now let me go to the main story around what you said about militarization of democracy, as we seem to see it in Nigeria. And it's such a sad situation. I'll take it from this angle. Ushe, as an NYSC, as a corper, would be in her early 20s, maximum. We even look at her and the way she speaks, she's probably Gen Z. By the way, this is the Sorosoke generation. This is the coconut head generation. That's what they said during the NSAS. So if we're expecting the same reactions we used to from the millennials or baby boomers, wake up, Nigeria. Jima soon, like they'll say on the streets. Wake up. You don't handle their agitations or aggravations the way we used to do it in the past, where everybody is yes, sir, respect. They have changed. The world is a global village, so they're exposed to more cultures, they're exposed to more things, and so their reactions are different. You cannot silence this generation like that. There's now been a number of people coming out on TikTok, posting their own videos of their own experiences. Absolutely. If you think you're going to shut them down, guess what? They keep multiplying. We should learn from NSAS and not mismanage this. Having said that, we owe the youth an opportunity to speak out. We owe this lady an opportunity to express herself. As long as you're 18 years and above, you are an employer of the president. Absolutely. And he needs to recognize that. Mm-hmm. Criticism does not mean that you hate or you are a terrorist. It just means that your love for this nation would not make you keep quiet when you see bad things happening. Finally, we have seen a number of young people migrating abroad. And the president keeps going now to say that the young, our greatest asset in Nigeria are the youth. Yes. Let's not lose our youth by coming harsh and hard on them. Listen to them. They are the future. If they're saying things are bad, listen, take it as feedback, and even call them to a round table. Absolutely. Why are you spending money on a national youth conference if you're not willing to listen to the young people? If the young people take the platforms to speak, there's only as much as you can keep them quiet, and they should find that woman that threatened that woman. Nothing must happen to Shai.
Woman that threatened that woman. I think it is very important. But in the video, she made a lot of, she complained a lot, and a lot of people could relate to that. Obviously, she talked about the price of egg. She also talked about electricity. When she came back, they brought her bill. She couldn't even believe that it had gone, it was double. So one of the reactions, before I come to you, Rufai, one of the reactions that trailed the story is a 2022 video of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, then the APC presidential candidate, promising to provide constant electricity in the first term of his administration if he was elected president. Tinubu said during the campaign that if he didn't deliver on his promise, he should be voted out. Let's take a look.
By all means necessary, you must have electricity, and you will not pay for estimated bill anymore. A promise made will be a promise kept. If I can't keep the promise and I come back for second term, don't vote for me. That's the truth. Unless I give you adequate reasons why I couldn't deliver.
All right. Electricity is one of the biggest problems at this point. I mean, in fairness to him, he's only done 18 months, right? So we are hoping that by the end of his first term, like President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has promised, this our Band A electricity issues will be resolved. Rufy on fire.
It's done 658 days.
658, okay.
Days. See, Oji, I don't know why people that criticize the loudest, when you criticize them, it's like pouring atari on their body. It pepper and scratch them. In fact, people that criticize the loudest, when you criticize them, it's like pouring wirikbi. You know what they call it?
No, I don't know what that is.
Wirikbi. It's an itchy leaf.
Oh, really?
That we have,
okay.
You know, in Yoruba, it's called wirikbi. The same APC that shook Jonathan, did give him breathing space, that we're praising as the bastion of opposition, now they are acting like this wirikbi on their body when we criticize them. The truth is, when we talk, Oji, please, if you had pointed out one lie in what that Rayi girl said, I will condemn her. All the things she said is perfect. Because now they are carrying propaganda, food prices are going down, as egg prices gone down.
No.
The food prices have gone down. Has it gone down back to the 2023 level that President Tinubu met it? What a lot of Nigerians are just saying is quintessentially what Mama Rufai Oseni, Christy Tayo Oseni will always say. And my mother will always say, unquote, Orishabo le gbemi, ojeshemi bo ti bami. Dear deity, if you cannot make my life better, return it me to where you met me. What we are just telling President Tinubu is, at least ensure that the prices go back to the prices you met food stuff in 2023. The girl is complaining. The girl said this is the first time she's leaving her parents' home. And she has to pay bills herself. But she's now feeling what it is. Cross River Watch, I can't verify that story. I've not done it very good, but Cross River Watch was saying this girl's father was a former immigration official that passed because he too went out to protest as regards a case where Nigeria had failed them.
Really? Wow.
Yes, that's what Cross River Watch.
So she's an activist.
So that's what Cross River Watch was about. I've not independently verified the story, but I have to also, call Agba Jalingo and say, let's get to the end of that story. But when you look at it, she's talking about the things that are happening.
Yes.
And for those that have been criticizing her, that have been saying all sorts, that said, somebody also came out recently to say, once you sign up for NYSC, it's part of your code. You must not speak against the government. That's not true. You know, some people, they misrepresent facts.
The code. Yeah.
When you check the code, NYSC Act Section 13, it's not an offense under the NYSC bylaws, criticizing the president or the government. So please, those that are misrepresenting facts should forget it. And the same NYSC has the nerve, the unmitigated temerity to threaten this girl. This same NYSC that when you check one of their handbooks, they were telling you then that ensure you have somebody to call when they kidnap you so that you know how to pay ransom. People have been kidnapped in the NYSC. What did the NYSC do? We shared a case the other day.
Thank you.
Till date, what has happened? A core member has been kidnapped. Did NYSC do anything?
No, her parents had to pay for it.
Her parents had to pay for the ransom.
All right.
So this same NYSC, see, please, the truth is, I know criticisms can be like wirikbi on the body of these people. But please, we are saying because we want the country to be better. I don't have anything against the APC or the PDP. We just want a better. If it's better, we'll be the first to praise you.
Now, a lot of people are threatening her, not just regular top official as well. There were misreaction under her own comment section of the video. Other youth corpers are insulting her, calling us names. Now, why would you say this? It will affect us. Don't say that. We are suffering, but we are smiling. You know, it's a case we'll deliberate on later. But I want you guys to watch this particular video of VDM, what he said about this whole case. We'll be right back.
Alright, so by now, I'm pretty sure you guys are seeing what is going on with this girl. They even told her to shut up, that she should bring down the video. Well, the person that called her is one of all those people that Fela Anikulapo Kuti sang about. Suffering and smiling. They are all those people that it is their generation that put us in this place where we are. Maybe if they were talking in their generation, maybe Nigeria will not be like this. But I can beat my chest to tell you that that person will call her. there's no way that person is not corrupt. Because as a board member, let's start with the money that was promised to the NYSC corpers. Are you sure you are not part of the people that collected part of that money and kept quiet? The government have approved that they increase the allowance of corpers from 33,000 to 70 something thousand, I'll be 70,000. Up to now, after the approval, they've not given those corpers that money. Do you understand? They've not given corpers the money. Secondly, Seth, I want to even know the importance of corpers in Nigeria for how many years now? Because if people keep having corpers, no work for them to do, I don't even know why they even go youth service for Nigeria. I don't even know why people go for that 1 year youth service. Taiwan, if they go, they find work or go, they learn trade. When I go use and spend for inside youth service, at the end of the day, when I'll come outside, nothing for her to do. Now, a lot of people are saying that they bash the girl, say, why the girl talks in Lagos, they smell. Why the girl talks in, listen to me. If Lagos was scenting, like China, where I'm in now, the girl would not say smelling. Everything the girl said in the video were all true. Did the girl lie? Is Tinubu not a terrible president so far? He is. Where is the lie? They literally carried the country, APC, and Tinubu, all of them. They literally carried the country like this. Bwah! Bwah! They scattered everything. So the girl did not lie. Recently, I came out to talk about the investment of the youth. Now still they bash. It's as if the same youth where they try fight for, and the same youth that they send, maybe they attack people where won't fight for them. Now this girl, they are threatening you. Let me tell you the truth. They are not going to do you anything. Now where you don't cry, they won't do you anything. They'll just systematically attack you. They don't blacklist you like this. You know, get work for normal place. But don't worry, we will be here. You understand? If the going gets tough for you, you try private sector and they don't collect you. Call, we go collect you, we'll find what gives you. You understand? Yeah, we go find what give you. They're not going to stress you. They're not going to stress you. But the girl said the right thing. A lot of us don't turn cowards for media. If you talk, they say, more government will come for you. But what are we living for? We are not even alive at this point. See the price of fuel, see the price of rice, see the price of beans, see the price of garri, see the price of transportation, see the price of data. You are not alive. So you say, if you talk, they will kill you. Am I alive? Am I alive? This small one now, they don't threaten up. Oh, yeah, can't think about the one where we with the face. Can't think about the one with the face. Can't think about all the people where we will talk about, hey, ESCC is doing this. We will talk about police. We will talk about this one. All of them, low key, go they plan. So okay, all of them plan. Say okay, this person will go throw him for sale. Let's work together. They will not know. So systematically now they plan to attack this girl. But is that the right thing to do? Instead of people to listen to this girl, then fix all those things she's complaining about. If you can fix them, fix them. She said Lagos, they smell. Make it sense. She said data cost. NTN, the government should talk to NTN. They should look for a way to regulate it. She said price of transportation cost. Oh yeah, I'm gonna find alternative. Bring electric cars where go frustrate the price of fuel for Nigeria. Bring electric cars, frustrate the price. Tell them, say the landing cost, bring the custom policies for electric cars, let it be free. Look for solution to those problems. Bring serious competition to the country for free. Una no want make people talk and una no want even bring solution. Una no want bad publicity, but una no want do well. So what do we do? She did not lie. Okay, if una the verse for her, say she talk am. Me, I don't talk am for her. So far, so good. Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu's regime is a very terrible regime. The governors are not acting right. The ministers are not acting right. A lot of things are just crumbling. You wake up in the morning, they don't increase price of this one. You wake up in the morning, they don't increase price of this one. Always they tell us now, say, hey, it's going to be better. I don't know, they complain. Wanna leave that girl, wanna leave all of them, they sort the girl for Corper. Madam Board of Director for Corper. Many to not do that girl. Many to not do that girl. Generations of freelance smiling. We are not like that. Internet don't come now, we feel communicate easily. And she's expressing her pains. You know, go beat Piki, go tell her me no cry. You beat Pikin, you tell Pikin, say me, you go to teach her mom to cry. She's suffering. She's complaining. She's going through pains. Anyways, peace and love. Don't play. If you don't play, you're going to learn. Anyways, they come to Nigeria very soon.
After the threat of the NYSC board, Omowore Sowore with his whole legal team went ahead to visit the NYSC office in Abuja. Unfortunately, they were not available for Omowore Sowore to question it because he went there with a lawyer, all of that. So aside that, other Nigerians are showing concern. I don't really know, but I don't know why is that anytime Nigerians try to voice out their pain, elite sees it as an insult. Like what Rufai Oseni said, it's like Igekpe in their skin. That whenever you tell them the truth, it scratches them. Feel like they want to scratch up their upper layer skin. It's like, don't tell me the truth. Remember how elite, I think a senator, arrested somebody for calling him out because of the bad roads in his own state. It becomes a problem. They arrested that person. You remember how a state governor arrested somebody for calling him out that look at road. The person make a videos standing on the potholes in that road. Like look at roads. They arrested her. They arrested the person and said he wanted to buy himself. That's why they arrested him. And unlawfully they kept that person in prison. I don't know if they have released that person now. So anytime you just voice out in Nigeria, it's a big crime. Freedom of speech, like the police will always say. Freedom of speech is normal, but there is no freedom after speech. You might say, according to the 1999 Constitution, there is a freedom of speech, but there is no freedom after speech because you might say some certain things that will make them to arrest you. Anyway, I rest my case here. I will give you guys the real compilation of how the Nigerians are reacting over this issue, and I'll be waiting for you guys in the comment section. Do you think things are really that costly? Do you think this is really expensive? Do you think that, okay, even as that, we should just keep our finger crossed and wait in 2027 to decide who's going to be your next president? Either you decide, you don't decide, Tinubu is going to win that election because there's nothing, absolutely nothing you can do. Not when Akpabio is the Senate president, not when NYSC is controlling the judicial, and Tinubu, the godfatherism and the matter of them all. So I don't know where you're going to think that you can vote Tinubu out of power, knowing who is going to judge the case. You might think that there are judges out there, but NYSC control them. Tell them what to say, how to say, who to judge, how to pass their judgment. They are just there up front, but NYSC controls the judicial. That's what I just believe, allegedly. Anyway, let me leave you guys with the remaining video. God bless you. Until we meet again. Peace out.
Okay, so guys, this is Bobby, and I saw a video trending on internet about a girl. She made a video about how bad our economy has gotten, and people are dragging the gear. So I don't enter markets now. Make I know if things really dead cheap, and she dey talk say it dey expensive. When make una dey drag am. Now, a pint of rice right now around 8,500 naira. Something where they say 3,000 naira, 2,000 naira before. Now 8,500 naira they say. I don't even want to talk about Gary, how expensive Gary is right now. Or should I ask the person selling? Okay, how much the pint of Gary now?
Yellow Gary or white?
Anyone. How much?
Yellow Gary 3,000, white 2,500.
What how much did they sell them before?
Before, yes, 1,800.
Before now. There's somebody saying that your economy is bad and you are now insulting the person. Why we should speak?
How much the bag of rice?
How much the bag of rice?
Say 90, 85.
1985.
That's a bag of rice. Okay. How much is a pint of tomato? A pint of tomato is around 7,000 naira. How much did they sell a pint of tomato before? Okay, how much is this small tuber of yam now? Where they see for yet? Tuber of yam now around 5,000 naira. How much did they sell them before? Somebody is speaking. Nobody wants to listen. Una dey insult her. Why will she speak? And you are threatening her. This is bad done. 1,000 naira cannot even buy you meat again. Everybody here can testify to that. 1,000 naira cannot buy you reasonable meat to cook stew or cook soup in your house. Now somebody is speaking about it. You guys are threatening her. In this country, nobody has tried to speak again. No problem. No problem. He also got on neighbor now. Ego le cattle of Indomie. Ego can let's cattle of Indomie now. Cattle of Indomie now, and how much did they sell them? You know, this around 20,000 naira. How much did they sell cattle of Indomie before? 11,000 naira. Bro, now 11,000 Indomie don't they click 20,500 naira. 11,500. Yes. Okun nafu. Pugwa jeshini. Yakwa. Pugwa jeshini. Joe, how much be this leave now? How much is this, madam?
500.
500 naira for leave. What did I say? 15 naira before. 500 naira. Now, fufu and egg don't they drag to her sides. We not gonna know between fufu and egg which one big pass. It happen every day. Nobody said anything about it. What kind of nonsense is that? What kind of nonsense is that?
Even fish now supposed manage instead of meat. Fish now.
Somebody speaking. I was joking here because of what? Because she does not have more days or what? Check everything now. Check everything. Check this guy now. If I tell you the price of this guy, you know that people are suffering. Because you can afford it doesn't mean everybody can afford it. What is wrong with the people? You can afford it, I cannot afford it. I'm crying, I am wailing. This is expensive every day. What is this? Every time new president comes into power, things become more expensive than it was. And people are speaking out and you're touching the person. Go to the market yourself and price this and not expenses this, and then you know if the guy is just blabbing. What kind of nonsense is that? It doesn't make any sense to me.
Bro, me, this country don't tire.
It doesn't make any sense to me. 1,000 naira man go tell Zanu at your shini. But I give me. I just want my Nigerians. It is not good to our leaders. Make I just tell them now. It is not good. But if you feel that is the best thing to do, no problem. Your turn now.
You know, make sense.
The Director General of NYSC, Brigadier General Olakunle Oluseye nephew, the State Coordinator NYSC, Lagos State, and other principal officers for NYSC. DG, sir, you just came into office, I think, on the 6th of May. And I'm sure you came in with your own goodwill and agenda for a successful tenure. That is why I'm calling your attention to this matter. The case of this core member in Lagos State, Corper, Rita Ushe, where post video complaining about the impact of the economy and inflation on her life. And instead of for NYSC official to show empathy to a corper who is suffering like most and every other corper, and even most other Nigerians, the LGI of her local government decided to take to intimidation, harassment, and threats. DG, sir, this kind of harassment and intimidation must not be allowed to continue. Nothing must happen to this core member or any other core member who is speaking up and exercising their fundamental rights to freedoms of expression. It is unfortunate and shameful when Nigeria day to day. Say people they go through hardship, people they go through difficulty, and nobody go fit talk. Nobody can speak up because everybody is afraid. It is even more shameful that an NYSC official does not feel that they are beholden to the core members they are employed to serve, and that they should also show empathy and protect the interests of the core members, but rather become a sycophant to speak for politicians who are in public office, even when you two are going through the same pain and suffering. If you are not a thief in Nigeria today, nobody who is not feeling the impact of this inflation and the bad economy in Nigeria. So what did the core member say that is a lie or that is false? Even you, the question that NYC should be asking at this point, when exactly federal government wants to implement the 70,000 minimum wage for corpers? Inflation don't increase. Cost of living, everything has gone up, dollar has gone up. You post corpers from this state to this state. How you expect those children make that they survive? How you expect them make the corpers they live when their allowance never increase with 33,000 naira, I mean 35,000 naira per month in the name of God? Even you will be NYSC official. How much is your salary? How well your salary they fit take care of you and your family? But you think they make you become sycophant in chief to assume the position of spokesperson to protect the interests of politicians. That is in Nigeria. Politicians will put you in a miserable situation. They go put you for sufferhead and hardship. And then when you talk, the effects and the reward now intimidation, threats, and harassment. It is a shame on you. Because even other core members, when they go through the same pain, they no go fit talk. Tomorrow you start to victimize them. You give them extension. You withhold their certificate. But politicians say when no get certificate, no get discharge, they're there for government houses. They live their life. If you know say you be LGI and you sabi threaten people, you are the commandant general for threatening. 2023, the time where kidnappers carry core members in Zamfara State. Where you been there? For 1 year, many of them spent the entire 1 year with kidnappers. They were released in August of 2024. Why you not call kidnappers? They threaten them, they intimidate them, made they release the core members. Are you not a human being? You are a mother. You are a sister to somebody now. So now the level where this country don't reach with this, it is such a shameful experience. Everybody they feel impact of economy. Now person we talk na him be the bad person, not the government we create the bad economy. Nigerians who now we know how to they support evil and incompetence. Continue the prayer be say make this incompetence not touch you or make you not pay with your own life. Remember the case of the KBC for Ekiti. The time when Fulani herdsmen killed them 2023. The woman we been they cry for palace. She they talk, she they cry, they talk, say the man a good man. Say during the election, now him been the polling units, they tell them hey, people from APC, vote for APC. But how many months into the APC administration, now them be the first batch where Fulani herdsmen use slaughter, leave them for bush at that period. Till date, even the president no go visit them for the praise. Make you they pray, say as you they support incompetence and bad leadership, make you no pay with your own life. Nigerians, as we they talk about this comment, but we must they think of 2027, no, because not forget, say if not for the criminal INEC and corrupt judiciary, we no go there where we did today. So INEC chairman 10 or go so finish, they go replace them with the person we was person. We must come together once we are ready and begin to make demands. Everybody go they fear to talk. The economy, imagine if 10,000 or 100,000 youths every day come out on social media and continue to talk about the high cost of living. There must be an impact. But Nigeria, na entertainment, na skits we go they watch. Now the thing when no concern us, we go they talk. When we are ready, we will come out and speak up and liberate ourselves. Say because she called President Tinubu terrible president. Terrible is put in an accolade now. This government is the SI unit of failure and monumental incompetence. The greatest calamity and disaster to befall a nation in modern history is APC. And it is the duty of all well-meaning Nigerians to ensure that this weapon that is fashioned against our lives stop to prosper. Until then, when we are ready to demand for a better country, we must continue to speak up for those who are intimidated and harassed. Protect this copper and any other core member and any other youths who is speaking up for better government when non-criminals and thieves are moving around the corridors of power. May God bless Nigeria. My name is Peter for Nigeria.
Like, I'm angry right now. All the COP members in that year comment section bashing her. You guys are cowards. Because we are coppers, we can't speak out. We are suffering. Coppers are suffering. They are paying us 33,000 naira. Accommodation alone a year is 1.something million for self-contained. Feeding, we can't even feed. Your people is paying you 10,000 naira maximum. How are they expecting us to survive? And someone else come out to talk like she was bold enough to come out to talk for us. And you guys are bashing her in a DM. You guys are bashing her in a comment section. Telling her that don't she know the... At this point, is Nigeria even following the rules? Is there anybody in Nigeria presently following the rules? We are suffering. We can't even afford 3 square meal a day as a COP member. And you guys are saying, why is she doing any video? Like, why is she posting the video? She should bring down the video. Are you guys okay? We can't even feed as Nigeria's copper. Okay, why are we even serving? There's no work. Look at a lot of graduates outside suffering, no work anywhere. And every year, thousands of coppers every year. Look at increasement of rents. Imagine staying in a self-contained in Abuja or Lagos and you are paying 1 million naira. You are feeding, transportation, and NYSC is paying you 33k times 12 months. That is 960 something. Your people is paying you 10,000 every month, which is not even every month. Some months you will not see. Maybe after 2 months, 3 months, that's when you will see your payment. And you guys are saying, why is she complaining? Because you are serving, you can't work. You are going to work. You are going to your people. You can't work. There's no. I don't even know what to say because I'll be stammering.